Welcome back to Keeping It Real TV. Kendall B from the KS1075 Morning Show at Questar Academy, a self-paced program, so make sure that you can get the grades you want and get the results that you want too. Some of the fantastic graduates here at Questar Academy. We're going to meet some of the current students here in just a little bit. But first, let's check in with Janice Hoffman. She is a relationship expert to talk to students about Get Smart Dating. Recently, they had a seminar in Lafayette at Centaurus High School. All those things you want to know. Why isn't he calling me? Why is she talking my ear off? All those dating things, blah, blah, blah. Well, hey, it's part of life, and you got to deal with it. Make sure that you can do the right thing when you're dating.
Please welcome our handsome bachelors, Assad, right? And JC and Greg. Welcome them to the show.
I think that a lot of students, they don't understand the opposite sex.
It's really fun. Not afraid to share anything. Pretty clear on what stays in here or goes on in here stays in here.
You learn about how people view themselves and how different sexes see each other and how they want to be with each other and react with each other.
I feel like it's not a class just to learn about the opposite sex. I feel it's like a class to learn about yourself, gain self-confidence. It's like find out who you really are.
If you keep these skills in your back pocket, you'll be able to pull them out when you need to, and you'll be able to recall the things that happened in this class and some of the words I said and use them in your relationships. One of the things I've discovered in talking to teens is that they have so many questions about dating because there's really no place for them to learn. So today they learned about why guys behave the way they do, why girls tell stories with all the details, and the whole dating process.
I got to interview 3 guys, I got to ask them questions, and I got their answers, and in the end I got to pick which one I picked to be single, but it was really fun. I got to know guys, and I got to know, how they think and what their answers are, and not the textbook answer.
Why are women so self-conscious about their looks?
It was kind of embarrassing, but it was really fun at the same time.
Women take what you do, say, and give and add it all up together, and at any moment that's how you feel about us. This is like candy for me to be able to come into the high schools and to talk about dating with these kids and see the excitement on their face and hear their answers and laugh along with them.
A lot of high school kids are lost, and it really helps you kind of find who you are. Helps you be you.